guys, this is Parr here, and welcome to a new episode of Minecraft Creative Build. Yeah, the series where I build you guys' suggestions in creative mode and sometimes my own little things, as we saw from the very first build we did, was a giant me. Yeah, but of course, this is episode 4. Yes, it is. And yeah, so this is what we built last time. And I've decided to put some signs down in front of the builds now, just to say what it was, what it's supposed to be, and who suggested it. So last week we had the spatula with an egg wig and a frying pan for feet, and that was by Cade Ridley. And of course, we've got this here. We've got this, this spatula. I think this looks it looks like it's supposed to. So we've got a spatula with this kind of fried egg on top, which kind of dripping and things, and it's got these frying pan feet with little eggs inside them. And I'll quickly pop back to this one because there wasn't a sign there previously. And this was a monkey wearing a top hat by Galaxy Girl. And as you can see, we've got a monkey wearing a top hat. So there we go. So of course we have a new suggestion today, and I've got a sign down here, so because I'm going to build it around here. And yeah. So, obviously, I might move the sign because it's just kind of there. I didn't want to put it like in the exact place because I don't know where that's going to be. But, yeah. So, today's theme is a chicken in a neon suit. And this has been suggested by Playz or Omodator1 Playz. So, yeah, this is something it basically commented saying basically the chicken in a suit skin on Minecraft is the one that he uses. I believe he plays on Wii U edition. So, asked me, wanted me to build it because that. And to change it up, it wants it as like a neon suit, so that means we can use some bright colours like lime wool or obviously yellow here, and yeah, so I'm basically going to be building that, and just to keep it to kind of how we want it to look. That's say the only thing we're going to change up is obviously the colour of like the suit and things. And I'm thinking because it's a chicken in a suit, thinking of like a businessman, I may attempt to give them holding a briefcase as well. So let's get on with it then. So basically, I'm going to build this kind of like in the dimensions that you would build a skin, as in kind of like one kind of pixel or is like one block. I've kind of explained this before, but unlike my my giant thing, because that's like a double size one, my giant me. Obviously, normal ones are kind of smaller. So, yeah, if you always wondered how to build kind of like skins, I guess like make them look like as they should do and like kind of big, then kind of follow this kind of rough guide. I'm going to hopefully remember the numbers, so hopefully we've got enough space here. So to do the feet, I'm going to do, because we're changing up the suit, because the suit's normally black, obviously, on the chicken in the suit skin. I'm gonna change this up to have the shoes as black, because I think they're normally like grey, I believe, or something like that. So I'm hopefully going to be able to do this correctly. So basically, to do sort of like the kind of width of like a typical character is kind of 8 across. And I believe that's correct. Yeah, so it was and it's 8 across. So obviously 4 like for each feet, and it's kind of like 4 round as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. So this is the kind of you can't really go any smaller because you can't get like any of the details in of the skin. For example, like the eyes of the chicken would be like one black block or something like that. And I believe so. These shoes want to go sort of one high, and we're not going to bother filling in the middle because you're not going to be able to see that. And we need to take the swiftness potion. That's one thing I always keep forgetting to do. It makes us go faster if we do. So what do we want? I'm trying to think the best thing. Do we want green trousers? Because I want to change that up as well. I want the suit jacket on the suit to be different colour than the trousers. Do we want, because it's just going to make it look silly. Do we want yellow trousers and a green jacket or green trousers? I'm thinking green trousers. So if I remember correctly, sort of to do legs is about 12 high. I think the whole body, including the feet, or like from top to bottom to like what sits underneath the head, is about 24 blocks, I believe, or 24 pixels. So I'm going to do the trousers. So that's going to be about, and yeah, it's half. So it's going to be 10. So we want high. So let's go. Oh, I wasn't even counting then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Is that going to be too big? I don't know if this is going to be too big. Actually, I'm concerned. Well, that's fine. I mean, we're getting this built up. But of course, you know, I don't want to take too long. I don't want it to be a really long video of me just like building, you know, especially when it's repetitive, the same thing over and over again. And what I want to do is obviously do it as quickly as possible. That's why I use a swiftness potion. But what I may do as well is, of course, it may just, you know, maybe some bits where it kind of clips ahead sometimes, just while we get stuff built. But yeah, we're just going to kind of get all of this, these trousers kind of built up. Like this. I'm going to bring this round. It'd be good if you could use something like slightly, that was, I don't know, something that you could use as a bit of a, like a divider. You know, to sort of, other than, because the annoying thing is I find with building skins is that if you want like a gap between, like, essentially kind of between the legs, for example, like on the monkey there, that was obviously built, that wasn't the same as like a normal skin. You have to kind of have it spaced apart, but it's going to throw off the kind of overall like size of the build, and it's never going to look like it's supposed to, especially if you're building like a, you know, like a life-size kind of typical skin from Minecraft. So, yeah, it's always a bit weird. So let's kind of get this this trouser bit finished off. And we're just going to do this little bit over here. And that's the thing, sometimes when you just kind of want to get on and build, I sometimes go a bit quiet sometimes. But, you know, I try and obviously keep it, you know, there. So there we go. So that is kind of like, you know, it's looking like trousers. So we want to do the kind of same, basically. We want to do, do the same. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what am I doing? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And I believe that's going to be kind of fine. We can kind of, I think I'm going to fill in the back first, because the front has got a bit of detail where it changes up. It's got like the chicken in the suit has like a tie. So I'm thinking, I think that's normally like a yellow tie actually. So I'm going to actually change that up, and I'm probably going to put like a purple tie in. I think that's going to make it look even better. So let's just kind of build this right up. So we need to be kind of, see, this is the thing as well. When you've got like the back, sorry, not the back, the sides. The sides is where the arms go as well. So we technically don't really need to build in the sides, because that's where, you know, like I say, the arms are going to go there. So let's take some more swiftness. So let's kind of go build this all the way up, and hopefully we're closing up to the top here. So let's just kind of do this. I want to get the main parts done. That's all. That's all the thing. It's always like what takes longest to do. So let's kind of do the put the hands in on the sides here. So the hands kind of start here, and I think it's like 4 upwards. I think it's something. There we go. So there we go. We didn't really need to do that. So again, hands. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, like that. So let's kind of fill in that bottom bit, and then we can kind of just build this up around it, like so. I think it's better to kind of do it like, I think it is quicker to do it like that. I believe, yeah, that's always the quicker, especially in creative mode, because you can just like click and then hold to go upwards. So let's kind of build in these arm bits now then. So we're going to have this coming around here like this. And yeah, these are kind of going to go up to the... Let's take some swiftness, because I imagine that's going to run out anytime soon. So if we just kind of build up like... Did we miss a block? We did miss a block. So we want to do this. And again, I don't know if we missed one. No, we didn't. We're fine. We are fine. So let's bring it all the way up like this. Get these arms filled in. So the only thing is like, because skins, I like building skins. Skins always, I like to bring them to life, like in like a giant form. But sometimes they can take the longest to build, I've found. So we're just going to have to see. So let's do the same on this side. And then 3, 4. And, oh, no, we're using the wrong ones. So yeah, we need to build this. We need to basically do what we've just been doing on the other side. And yeah, let's get this all built up then. Okay, so that is the arms built now. So all we're going to do is just kind of fill in this a little bit on just this top layer, just so we know that's kind of done, like the shoulders and things. And then we're going to kind of do the like the tie bit. It's just a little bit of detail on the front. So I've kind of left this done like this because I want to kind of put in the detail from the tie. So I think, where are we? So let's kind of think. Are those like the middle ones there? I believe they kind of are, possibly. And then, so, right, okay. So we're going to kind of put it in. So let's get some purple wool. Where is it? There it is. Purple wool. Purple wool is good. Oh, so we want, I'm just kind of putting in this tie bit here. So if I put this in like that, and then, I believe we could do something like, I think it's coming down like this, like 5 or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, obviously adjustments can be made if need to be. This is kind of how the tie looks on the chicken suit, and then we've got this kind of, it's just kind of like the bit, I don't know, I guess it's like a white shirt rather than the chicken's chest or something like that. So let's just kind of fill in these bits here very quickly, and take some swiftness again, always forgetting. Oh no, we're using the wrong ones here. Up we go, come on. There we go. If we bring this all the way down, we'll probably do it. It'll probably be easier to do it like this rather than going down. Just to come out a little bit like that. And then I think there's some buttons that need to go on as well. So we could do them maybe purple as well, I think. Just bring this up like so. There we go. So we've got some, yeah, there we go. So if we put some kind of like buttons on, I think it's something like this. Kind of like that. There we go. I think that looks kind of how it's supposed to look. So now we need to build in the head. So the head always sits above the body bit here. And it is, it's 8, the dimensions of the head is always 8 by 8. So basically, you got 4 there, but then it wants to always come out 2 on either side, because the head is always a little bit bigger than the body. So this way we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. I think it would be easier, actually, just to quickly do it like this. So that's where the arm starts. There it is, like that. That's going to be... Yeah, we're going to be able to do that fine like that. So let's just kind of fill in that bottom bit there so you can't see underneath. And then we want to come out 2 again. And then in like this. Oh. There we go. So that's the kind of dimensions of the head. And then it's sort of 8 upwards as well. So we want to take some more swiftness. Oh, press the wrong button. So we want to come up like this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was going to say 9. I was going to carry on building then. So we want to kind of build this out. And I don't think the chickens have anything kind of extra on their sort of sides of the heads or anything like that. But yeah, what I want to do is, of course, I want to make sure we get the briefcase in. So I think, yeah, we're just going to build in this around this kind of like the head bit here. So let's just kind of skip ahead until I've finished that. Okay, so we are just finished off, of course, the last part of the head there. Now, with the chicken head, I believe the actual, because you got the beak bit and the little, is it the bill it's called, like the red bit? And that actually comes out even further, so we need to build that kind of on top of the face. But let's kind of put the eyes in. So I think we're doing this along the lines of like this. Is that correct for the chicken? I think it is, actually. Because it's just got like dots for eyes, and I believe that looks about correct. Look at that! It actually kind of looks like looks like just like a businessman. Obviously, the fact that they're missing their, the chicken is missing the bill. So let's kind of put this in. So that is, I think it's like this, I believe. Yeah. And then if we put this in, and I think this comes because it's the beak, it's going to come out a bit further. So if we do something like that, and then out one more, is that going to look right for a chicken? I think that does. Or maybe does it need to come out one more? Is that going to look too big? I don't know, actually. Maybe it does. I can't really tell. Let's just take it away. I don't actually know. Let me just try something, because when I was looking at it just before a second, it kind of looked a bit better. Kind of looks like a beak, doesn't it? Like that way, but I don't know. I'm just gonna, let me just take that out. Or is that too small? I think that's too small. I think it is. Right. Maybe we could have this. I think maybe a bit of a compromise. Because before, I'm thinking it looked a bit too big with the two. Yeah, we're going to have it like that. I think it looks a bit more like a beak. That's, there we go. There is our chicken in a neon suit. And, yeah, just, you know, obviously you don't have, like, neon colours, like actual, like, neon effects. But obviously if you put, like, bright orange or bright green, bright yellow or bright green, it's going to kind of have that effect. So let's do the final touch then. Let's give our chicken in here a briefcase. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do a typical black briefcase or something like that. So what if we actually, yeah, I want it just coming down like this, just to have it like so. We might as well build out of like build out of wool since we've got the wool. So maybe we'll bring this coming out a couple times like this one, and then down. This isn't measured by any dimensions. I'm just literally doing this freehand completely. I think that's going to kind of make sense. Maybe something like this. Let's just kind of, we'll bring it along and see how it looks. And we've gone a bit too far there. Might need to be a little bit wider or something. So let's just kind of have a look at that. I think that looks, it would do actually if we put a another one on this side like we had on the other side. So we're going to need to make this, of course, wider. So again, we want this kind of like, is it going to be wide enough like this? Just be careful because we don't want to be going into, that's why I kind of did it on that like block there rather than that one, because obviously it's going to be closer to the legs. So yeah, I think this is going to be as you know what it's going to look like it's supposed to look. And I'm going to quickly grab some of this, and then we can maybe put a little bit of detail on the case to finish it off completely. So let's just kind of do like this, and there we go, like that, like so. And then this final ones, we could probably do it like, there we go, just do it a little bit like this. Let's kind of build up that bit there, like so. Bring it along. Just gonna kind of let's just kind of do it like this a bit, just to kind of try and do it as quickly as possible. And finally get these last couple of bits in here like this. There we go. I think that looks generally like a suitcase, and I'm sure again anyone looking at that is going to think that's a suitcase, that is. And we'll put some, let's put some like some iron on there just to change it up slightly. Little kind of like buckles that you use to, you know, when you open the briefcase up. There we go. So it's all connected together. So we've got our chicken in a neon suit. Is more of a businessman chicken. Here we go. Here we go. And of course I'll move that sign in front of the thing itself. And I think that looks pretty good, and I'm hoping Obadator will be happy with the build as well, because he has been asking me in the comment section to build this, because obviously I always ask for your suggestions. So there we go, guys. That is our latest build, which is again a chicken in a neon suit, and we've changed it up slightly. Of course, give him a purple tie, like a purple neon tie, and I think that looks pretty cool. So of course, let me know in the comments what you think, and of course, let me know your suggestions in the comments of this video, of the creative build video. So just so obviously every time when I'm looking for the next thing to build, I can always go to those comment sections and find the next thing I really fancy building. So let me know your suggestions, whether they're bizarre or standard. I don't care, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just happy to build whatever, as long as it's kind of doable and within reason. We don't want anything like any sort of bad things, you know, any rude things, nothing like that will be built. So and those comments will be deleted. So just to let you know. But as always, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see all upcoming videos from me, including plenty more Minecraft and Minecraft creative builds. Yeah. But again, guys, thank you again for watching this video, and until the next one, I'm going to say bye bye for now, and I will see you all later.